Hello. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the live stream where we are making a tower defense Android game. Let's see what we've done last time. We've added the damage types and monster resistances. We've done this enumeration of damage types, just a simple enumeration for now. And we've used just the fire damage, I believe, for spells that we've just one for now, fireball. So fireball is doing fire damage. And for the monsters, we've got a dictionary for resistances. That's how many percent of the damage is blocked, let's say. Okay, so, what shall we do today? One of the things that we are keep postponing is the random reward generator. It would be useful. The other thing we could do is some UI for tower selection, showing its stats. And those are just minor things that can be added anytime. Okay, so hello. Okay, I think we can start working on the random reward generator and see how that will goes. Okay. So let's first think, what does it mean? What should it do? How to approach this? Currently inside the reward factory or reward manager, we can do this add reward option. That's one of the rewards. One of these columns inside the game. So the first option is a tower and a ninja. That's the first. The current second option is ice tower, wall, fireball, and flying monster. That's this second big column, etc. The third and fourth options. So as you can see, for now, it's all hard-coded and we always get the same choices. So the random reward generator should randomize those options. But to make it balanced is gonna be a tougher task. Because as you can see, one part of the reward option is like the benefit, getting new stuff, getting towers, getting spells. And it's balanced by getting also new enemies for the rest of the game. So when we pick a tower, we will face new ninja. And balancing those random generation will be our task now. So I'm thinking I could spread the rewards into tiers or levels for the positives one and the negatives one. and just balance around that. So let's say the tower is worth 1 point, the basic ninja is also worth 1 point. It will balance out 1 to 1. But let's say a fireball spell could be worth 2 points, so we need to balance it out with a either 2 ninjas or a tougher ninja. So we can do the random generation inside the reward factory. Those are the textures. That's the enumeration for all the rewards. That's just the entity for the one of the options. Okay, so yeah, and this add uh, add reward option, just adding right the options to the list, right? So instead of calling this get reward option from the factory, which is there, or it accepts a list of rewards. Okay, so we just need to generate this list and send it down to the get reward option. Okay, so our random generation method should just generate this list. Okay, let's start with something basic and simple and not that balanced, just to see it working. Something like, so we needed to return a list of rewards, something like get random rewards list. And the parameter could be like the amount of reward points. So we could have like a different valued options, like this one is smaller, this one has more stuff. Inside that one option, it's going to be balanced by adding tougher monsters or more of them. But I'm gonna leave this empty for now. We can add this functionality later. So you're gonna need this new list. And now we just need to randomly pick from these options. I think I'm gonna have to quickly Google the enumeration management. I know there's a nice handy way to access the values. Or we could have a helper constants that will be like the boundaries of the items. You can see this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we could just randomly generate 0 through 5 for the positive things, and 6, 7, 8 will be the counterparts. Okay. I'm thinking about splitting it into two animations, but that would just complicate things. Okay, so let's try it like this. Just first, you know what? Let's try just generating an item from the enumeration first. That's gonna be like the first thing we have to do anyway. Mm-hmm. Okay, it seems so. We'll definitely need a random generator. Something like let's just generate one for now, and this could be. Does something like this work? No. Okay. Okay. This article is not helping. Okay. Trees an array of the values of the constants in a specified. This seems like something we could use. Enumeration type. Do I need this? Okay. Okay, then those are the values stored in an array. Okay. Why does this seem like too complicated for what it should do? So there should be something like length, right? Oh, I see. Okay, so with a help of a Google, let's try improve this. And it seems this is certainly the way to do it, but I'm just gonna cast it. This should now be like proper type, the array. So in this array we now have the values from the enumeration. Okay, cool. We've got our random. We need to get, and that's just a simple, let's say, index pointer. That will be the random. Next, let's say from the values, there we get the length. Okay, and then the random reward is gonna be that index from the values, right? So something like this. Okay, and we can add this value to the list. Okay, so this was a little bit more complex than I thought it's gonna be, but we've got there. Okay, let's see if it works. And this is just picking randomly, absolutely randomly, one value from the whole list, which is not what we definitely want to, but as far as the random picking, we can test that. Let me add a one parameter that's gonna pick that many things from the list, so that we don't have just one item in the option. So we just need this. And then we can do a cycle. This. Okay. This there. So just that many times, get the random number from the values. And I think we can like shorten this like so, right? I mean, we could even do it like so. It's still readable, I believe. Okay, so let's try this out. There. So instead of this static list that we defined, let's generate a random one. So get random remote list, and let's say it's gonna have like 3 items. See a bracket, right? And let's do this again 4 times, just to test the parameter out. Hello, Michal. Something like. So this is gonna generate totally imbalanced options, but we will refine this after this initial try. Let's just see that it's doing something, it's not crashing. I think then we will have to like separate the enumeration into like 2 halves, positive things, negative things, but only like virtually by knowing the index number of the last positive thing. Just pick from the one half, pick from the other half, not necessarily halves. Okay, so interestingly, every option has a mine, but this seems random enough. Oh, and we should also regenerate the options after each wave. Now we are doing it just once at the start of the game. So that's the another thing we need to change. So this should be always new options. As you guys can see, those options are beneficial for the player, not balanced. Yeah, one of the other things we did last time is correcting the spellcasting mechanism. That it's possible only to cast each spell once per wave. It's disappearing after being cast. Okay, so this works. That's nice. Let's first fix the thing where it should regenerate the options. Now it's doing it just once inside the constructor, which we will need to fix. Is there a reset? Yeah, there's already the clear rewards options. So let's do like generate random reward options, and let's again say how many options there should be. So first it's gonna clear. Clear all the options from last time. Now we're just gonna do this. Okay, but we should have like this number going from somewhere. We will figure this out later, as usual. Let's start by doing it something like this. So now we need to call this after each wave. Let's see, there's the end wave trigger. That's switching to the reward state. So before that we need to that's reward manager, generate random reward options. For now I've picked number 4, but this is also gonna like be taken from somewhere. Okay, so this should regenerate the options after each wave. Let's see, and in the meantime let's think about the other things. There. I think you will need to assign like values, like reward points values to each item. Okay, so there's the 4 options made of 3 items. Now there should be, right, 8 different options. Cool. Okay. So I think instead of saying how many items we need from the rewards, we should say how many like reward points we have to spend and it's gonna like mix and match. Okay, so what next? I think I need to like create some structure that's gonna assign those values. These. Yeah. Should I put it inside the reward factory? I might. But I need to come up with a structure for the thing. So what do we need? Let's just brainstorm. We will try a few things and we'll see how it sticks. Okay, let's first define a... I'm just gonna put it inside this file as well. I might just move it later, it doesn't matter, just to try things. We'll see. Let's make it private. Not like private struct reward. I don't know. Like reward. It's not the kinda the item, and it's not the item. Something in between. Reward. I don't know. Out of names. Naming. We'll figure out the name. It will have like the self enumeration value. So that's rewards, something like ID. Let's call it ID. It be a property. Let's go to reward value. Okay. Okay, can't be private. So it will need the ID. It will need the value. I could have like a bool if it's a positive or negative thing. Like the towers and spells are positive and the monsters are negative. Not sure if I'm gonna need this, but just to be sure. I think else I could use. I think that's all I need for now. All I really needed it was the value. Okay. Then we need to construct the I think I could reuse this. So instead of it being like just a dictionary of textures, I can make it a dictionary of reward values, right? I will put the texture inside there. Now we have to like change the initialization. So the key is the same, but the values okay, how do we do this? Something like this. Okay, so the ID is gonna be the same. Okay, do I need the ID then? I don't think I need the ID then. Let's start with the value. That's just like 1. It is a positive thing. Then we need the texture. Okay, and then now we have to do it. Okay, so time to learn how to initialize a dictionary item. So there we need the instance of this struct. So let's just quickly Google a few hints. I mean, right, that's not the way I want it. Okay, do I need to name these? I guess. Oh. Oh, okay, it's not public. There we go. Okay. That wasn't so hard, right? Now for the other things. Let's just copy that. No, we can't just copy that. Do I need a new there? So. So let's keep it like this. Okay. Cool. So those will be false. Oh, that's a different order. Let's put all the negatives at the end. Let's separate them. Okay. Okay. This seems like the thing I needed. Obviously the value is gonna be different. We will have to like take them into account, but let's get this working first. Okay, there's like get item. And it shouldn't be called reward textures. No. Let's call it reward values. We're gonna grab the texture. Anything else got broken? There. Get reward texture. Not sure where we need this. Okay. Okay, and that should be this. And now instead of generating all this, we could go just through this dictionary, right? So that's the list that we need, but those values I could change into the dictionary we just remade. I hope somehow. No, but that's not it, right? This is generating the key value that we need. Okay, so this still stays. For now, I think. Yeah, we still need this. But based on like that key or that key, we should now check the value deducted from the pool we've got for the wave. Etc. Okay. So, well, I knew this task is gonna be a little bit complex because it's just figuring stuff out on the go. That's what I kept postponing it. Well, we got there eventually, and we need to handle it. Okay, so I don't think we've got anything to test right now because we barely changed anything in this logic. So it still stays the same. So now we have to redo this counter into something like points. So it's not gonna be like a 4 cycle, but let's do a something like while loop, and we will have to does link work with dictionaries? Let's take a look. Something like, I don't know, where? Okay, it seems like it does. Okay, so let's do this. Change this into a while loop. So while we've got any points left, and let's do it. Let's do one more thing. So that's the, let's call it price pool. So the total value of rewards that should be generated. For now, everything is valued at 1, which will not be the case, but just for now, it's at 1. And at the same value, we should generate the negative things and add those to that. So let me do 2 counters. Something like positive points. It's gonna be points. Negative points. It's gonna be the same. First, let's generate the positive things. So while we have any left, we will do stuff. And that's gonna be first, we need to select from the I'm thinking of redoing this somehow. Something like I want to yeah, I think this is gonna be just a list without a key, and this could be inside the values as I first thought. Let me quickly change this into right, but we are using the right. We are using it for the textures as well. It might have been unfortunate. I might just separate those things. Yeah, I think I will. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a new list, the values, and there I will get back to the textures, just the textures. Now I'll show you why in a bit. Yeah, let me just copy this. Just leave out the textures. I might be wrong, and I will come back to the original idea, but let's try it like so for now. Okay. Right, so let's just getting back to the textures, and we will have to like do this, do the same there again. Okay, we are all set. And just for the list, yeah, we're gonna have to do something like this. Okay. Holy moly. Is that right? Okay. Okay. 4 more to go. It's there. All right. Cool. So that's the list. Let me just separate them a bit. So that's gonna be the textures. Let's call it positive rewards and negative rewards. Okay. Cool. Now, where we left off, right there. And I needed to change this because I wanted to do one thing. And for the positive points, positive rewards, I'm gonna filter out the things that are like too expensive for the current value. I mean, now it's all at one. What's it called? Reward values. Something like reward values. Where? The value is less or equal to the positive points we've got. Okay. And also we need to select. I mean, I could actually do this into like two lists, right? Like positive rewards and negative rewards. I mean, this. And I don't have to like keep this flag. Right? I think so. Okay, so let's reduce this. Don't need the texture there as well. So it's actually just gonna be the ID and value. So can I go back to the dictionary? And don't care about this extra structure at all. I mean, this would make it a little simpler, but I'm afraid down the road we'll have to add like some information. You know what? I'm just gonna delete all of this. And I will try to do it slightly differently. Let's just do rewards and values, and let's call it positive. Let's do the second one for negative. And we're just gonna do the key and a value. That's all we're gonna need. Like this. And the value is gonna be different for each item. It's just for now, I'm leaving it simple, just this one. But we will soon change that. And it's the positive things, and those items will be the negative list. it looks more lightweight, right? Don't have to complicate stuff unnecessarily. Okay, and so now from the positive reward values, I have just shot myself in the foot, right? So I need to get the key value, but I think I can get that from the dictionary as well, right? Shouldn't be a problem. We'll see. Okay, so this should filter it down to the things that we can afford. And we need to, is this returning the enumerable of the things. Let's see. I mean, I'll have to try and see if it works or not. Do I have to recast it as well right now? I mean, what do I want to do with this then? Do I have to? Take 0 arguments. I mean, how do I work with this then? I get the length or count. Okay. God, I need to store this somewhere. What's the type? Okay. Then I need to get a random item from that list. That should be the count. And am I able to get the key? Something like it's not liking it. right? That's just the number, right? Okay. Well, I did not think this through. What I want to do is just what I need to filter the things out based on the value. I could create a dictionary from and to a specified key selector function. Okay. If there's anyone skilled enough with the link, I would appreciate your advice. I mean, all I want to do is filter out the things. I think this is doing it, but it's like returning a different type. And from that filtered list or dictionary, I need to pick a random item and get its key. That's what I want to do. I'm struggling with the syntax. So this will return a well, I still need the value, right? Yeah. So this should be like the random. And I think I don't need this at all. Okay, need the result. I need these. And can a dictionary be what's the name? What's the reward values? If we access somehow something like this. No. Okay. Really needs the key value, right? Does that like get item? And ask Google for help. Mm. Okay, it seems like creating a helper list of keys is something I could do. It all feels like a basic thing that should be done in minutes. I keep struggling. I mean, I know what I want to do, I just don't know how. That's a problem. Okay. I don't like this. Being not sure what does that want from me. Okay, then show me the options then. According to a specified key selector function. No idea what it means. Okay. My problem is, why is this not returning the type it originally is? Okay. Okay. So it needs a key and a value. Okay. Got it. But I mean, why? Okay. Okay, some progress. So, I mean, that's why I'm doing this, to learn, right? So I should remember this now. I mean, the documentation could just clearly state that. I mean, kinda does, right? But come on, just give me a simple example. So now this is the dictionary that's filtered for the points available. Cool. Now we need to select a random item from that dictionary. And that could be done. What is it advising? Use count property. Well, I mean, right. I can now, since we've finally changed it into a dictionary. Thank you. So we've got the random blah 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 thing to get okay, dictionaries are unordered, so we need to select the okay. Like again using link to element add. Returns the element at a specified index. Will this work? Let's hope so. I just hope it needs number. This is the number. Okay. Can I get the key? So this should be the rewards key random from this list based on the filtered values. Okay, it's been a struggle, but I think we are getting there finally. Okay, so we've got the key, but we also should get the value. So let's say this is gonna be the item. We're gonna reduce the points. No. What's the item? Okay. Have I changed something? Item is rewards. Oh, I need the whole item. Right, now we've got the key and the value. Okay. Right, like so. Okay, cool. So we reduce the points available by the value selected, and we just add the item into the list. Okay. So that's add item key. Okay, that was painful. But, I mean, at least I have learned a few things. That's why we are doing this, right? Now we've added a list, an item to the list of rewards, reduced our points. And we're gonna keep doing this until we've got some points. And for now, again, the values are all 1. But once we change this into different numbers, it's gonna make more sense. But now we have to do like the same, but with the other list. So let's use negative points, negative points, negative points, and there we need the negative values. Right. Okay. Okay, I think that should be it. Let's just use this, and we now just have to like find some logic to determine the points amount available. So where are we getting those options? Okay, there. That's the number of options we want to generate. And those are the points. So let's say go with just 2 points. So that's gonna be 2 positive things, 2 negative things. Yeah, let's just not overcomplicate it. And there we are generating 4 options. Okay, let's see. Well, I've just noticed there's like a really long delay on the stream. I did not know that. I mean, I'm sorry, but it feels like you are at least 5 minutes behind. I will have to investigate what's wrong. I mean, looking at the stream, it's really far behind. Not sure what caused the delay, but you will have to watch from the recording, I guess. Sorry. Okay, let's just take a look at what we've done. That's the positive rewards, the two at the top, and two negative rewards at the bottom. Okay. Seems random enough. Let's see if they change now. Okay, that's different. Let me quickly test the values, and that's gonna be like the last thing for today's seeing the stream is at a bad shape right now. Sorry. So the common ninja is definitely easier, so let's give the red ninja, flying ninja higher value. Let's do the same for mine and fireball, and let's say those things choose. We should see some variety in the reward options now. Okay. Now it seems the stream isn't that far behind. I might have been wrong. Okay, it's just like 5 to 10 seconds. That's manageable. So as we can see now, we've got a shorter options. That's valued at 1 and 1. And this one's valued at 2. And 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. So I think it's okay. So we might have to come up with some better logic in generating the options so that they are at least somewhat useful. I mean, picking some combinations won't be the best thing. Maybe do we want like the same options to be generated? Also doesn't make sense, but it's possible. Okay, cool. But I think the groundwork for the random reward generator has been laid, and it seems it's working. And we will keep enhancing it as needed. So, as you can have clearly seen, this was a tougher task for me. Struggling with Link, but that's how we learn things, right? So, thank you for watching. That will be all today. I'm all exhausted by that task. It's been fairly harder than I expected. I will see if I come up with any. Sorry, I got distracted. It again said the stream is offline for a bit. But that will be all for today. Anyway, again, thank you for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave suggestions for features, what can we do, and I'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye bye.